Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Jill Bo Baggins coming to you from the upper Midwest of the United States of America. I'm very happy today. It is the very first episode of my medical journey. And I don't know how many episodes it's going to be because I have a very long medical journey. And it's going to take a little while, so feel free to skip parts, whatever you want to do. But this particular chunk, and I'm not going in chronological order, by the way, this particular chunk is all about my nephrostomy tube. Now, I can hear you all go, nephrostomy, huh? And I agree with you. I never knew anything about it before I actually had to have one. So, what a nephrostomy tube, first of all, I'm going to spell nephrostomy. Nephrostomy, nephrostomy, and it has to do with your kidneys. Excuse me, that's what they neph, N-E-P-H. If you see that anywhere in medicine, it usually means something to do with kidneys. Now, what a nephrostomy tube is a tube that is put directly into your kidney through your side. And it's a tube that allows urine to drain outside of your kidney without going through the internal structures to get out. So as a result, I have one of these because of my surgery. My surgery was 27 hours long, as I had mentioned before, and nerves had to be cut and other things had to happen. And one of the things that happened was that the tube that takes urine from your kidney to your bladder was damaged very, very badly during the surgery, particularly on my left side. My right side had some injury too, but that healed and that is working properly now. But the left side, from my kidney down to my bladder, was horribly mangled during the surgery. So we tried a couple things right after the surgery to fix it, like putting in a stent where they put in a tube that goes, it's a hard kind of stainless steel or I'm not sure if it's plastic or not, to act as your ureter, that's what the name of the tube is that goes from the kidney to the bladder. So my left ureter had been damaged really, really badly. And we tried stents and they just gave me infection after infection after infection. So last year at around Christmas time, I had a very serious issue. Both of my stents had, on both sides, the right and the left, had gotten infected, and infected so bad that they were not passing any urine down to my bladder, or very, very little urine down to my bladder, which meant it was building up in my kidneys and around my kidneys and trying to get absorbed through tissues in that area, causing very severe pain and eventually toxicity. And I experienced this horrible thing like 5 days before Christmas, and that scared me so badly because I couldn't communicate, I couldn't talk properly, I could not walk or stand at all. My legs would just give out from underneath me, and it scared me so bad. We had to call the ambulance to take me to the hospital, and I was in the hospital for I think it was 4 or 5 days while they did an emergency procedure the night before, the night that I got there, to remove the stents and then try a nephrostomy tube. I said, okay. I was not particularly pleased about the nephrostomy tube because I had had one right after my surgery, and it was awful, and I had 2 tubes coming out of me when I went and visited London. I had a Foley catheter as well as a nephrostomy tube coming out the left side, and that was a lot of work to find places where I could empty these 2 different bags in London, which, as you know, is a historic city, but cobblestones and wheelchairs just do not go together, let me tell you. Anyway, so to have a nephrostomy tube have to be put back in was, I felt, a step back for me in my healing process. That's why I have it, is because the surgery damaged my left ureter. So I have this nephrostomy tube that's sticking out of my left side. I would show it, but I don't. This is like my third vlog, so I don't want to offend anybody, because you might end up seeing some urine color from the tube, although I can probably show you some of that. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I'm going to do it because, yeah, I'm going to do it. So this, let's see if I can get it up here. This is my nephrostomy bag that I have covered up for your protection so you don't have to see what's in it. And then this is the tube that is connected to my body, and then goes directly into my kidney. Now, the reason I wanted to do this particular post today is because every 3 months I have to have this puppy changed. Yes, I have to go to the hospital and have a procedure every 3 months. But that is better to me than what I was experiencing before, which was infection after infection after infection that was landing me in the hospital about 4 times a year. So in this case, I know when it's going to happen. I go in, I get sedated. Some people apparently don't have to be sedated for this, that they've done it enough that it doesn't hurt, but it hurts me really bad. And so I have to be Twilight for it, which is a pleasant thing that I don't remember. So then when they actually repunch my kidney core, I don't feel that and remember it again. I'm going to take my glasses off now. Last year, that episode of toxicity was excruciating for me. That was a huge step back after I had made so many leaps forward. I ended up being released from the hospital on Christmas Eve. And I was able to make it to my parents' house for Christmas morning, as I told you in my last vlog, our traditions. But it made me frightened. So now that I have the Neph tube, I actually feel quite a bit more confident with it. It is easy to travel around with. I just pin the bag to my clothing. Like if I'm wearing a dress, that's even better. I can hide it, clip it under the dress and not have any issues, and people don't even know it's there. I can put it in my pant leg if I want to, but it doesn't seem to flow as well, and so it might get blocked when I do that. So I try not to do that, but I'll wear like a coat or something over it to cover up the bag. And like you saw, I have a sock with the toe cut off over it, so that people don't see the urine bag and the urine in the bag. So that's my nephrostomy tube and why I have it. I also wanted to mention before I end this video that in my last video you may have seen a cat over my shoulder here. That was Beatrice. She is our elder stateswoman. She is currently 17 years old. She'll be 18 in May, I believe. No, she's 18. I'm terribly sorry. Oh, B, I'm so sorry. She is 18 right now and will be 19 come August. I also have another cat. His name is Mister, and he's our young boy at 8 years old. I know, but he's considered middle-aged right now, which is weird because he is our little boy, and he still looks like a kitten. So if you see them in the background, I didn't see it until after I'd posted it. So anyway, those are my kitties, and they have been fantastic nurses through this entire experience that I've had since my first cancer way back in 2009. I also wanted to share this with you because this is something that's very personal to me, and I wanted to be open and honest, and I definitely want to tell my story to the world. And I want to be able to have my goals for long term is to have a one-person show, a one-woman show of me that's funny, that has my experiences in it, and that allows me to do my acting as well as still being disabled. There, as you may probably realize, there are not that many parts out there on the live stage or even in film and television for disabled actors. However, that being said, I did do a student film at the U of M this past November, which I will post a link to below. If you'd like to go see it, it's only 5 minutes, and I didn't know at the time, but I'm the central character. I'm the star. So when I finally saw it, I was like, wow, that's really incredible. That's cool. So you can see some of my work there. I have no lines, but I'm still the star. Anyway, if you can take 5 minutes out of your day for that, that would be great. Also, please subscribe. I'm going to do more of these. I swear, it's just since the holidays have been kind of busy. I wanted to sneak one in here before my nephrostomy tube change, which will happen day after tomorrow. And providing everything goes well, it'll take me a couple days to recover from it. And then I will post another vlog and let you know how it went, and maybe another chapter of my medical history. Maybe it'll be a makeup video. Maybe it'll be something that you suggest in the comments. I wonder what it'll be. But stick around, because I do plan on being around, and I apologize for the space of time between videos here, but you know how it is. There's life. Anyway, thank you all for listening to my story and for being with me when I do this. It is very emotional, and I will continue to post stories about my journey. And again, a huge thank you to everyone who has subscribed already, and to everyone who passes this along. Anyone who has questions about my nephrostomy tube or any part of my medical issues, feel free to leave a question in the comments. I will attempt to answer every single one of them, I promise. And thank you again all for being here. I love doing this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.